Good day, my lovely people. Let's learn how I made this auto gele. First of all, I cut out 22, 24, 26, 28, and 31. If you want to continue cutting, you will be adding 3. After 28, you start adding 3. So this is my 22 and 24. This is how I'm going to join all of them. I'll fold it into 2 equal parts, 2 of them. Then I will place it on top of each other. You know how you join your away now? You place it. Use it for you to get the needle and the middle of it. Sorry. Use pin and hold it. I fold 22 in equal parts. Fold it. Make sure that it's in equal part. Fold 24. The same. Then join 2 of them at the middle. You know that they are not going to be the same step at the end. There must be gaps. Are you seeing they are not the same step again? Are you seeing they are not equal again? So I'm going to join all the 5 of them. This is what I'm trying to explain. After all this, they are not going to be the same again. It is, and it is the other part. That's how it is. Now I'm going to place. This is my base. I've teach how to make base before. It's on my page. So I have folded my base into 2 before placing it on my dummy. Right now, I'm folding this one into 2 to know the middle. So place the middle. See what I'm showing you. Place it and sew it like this. Let it be at the last plate of your base. This is how we are going to sew it if you want to sew it with sewing machine. If you go there, this is how you are going to sew it. But if you want to use needle, you can start your plate at the end. You can use needle here and tag it down. But I want to use sewing machine on this one. See how I sew it? So now before I place it again, before you place, shake the middle. Always shake the middle so that you will not make mistake. So I've gotten my middle, place it there so I can start plating. Please, if today is your first day, do it to like my video. I beg you. Do it to like you, subscribe, please. Now I'm plating. I think by now, if you have been following me, you will know how to plate. Plate on top of each other. This plating is different from how you make your base. The plate you plate on your base. So this way you are plating on top of each other. What I did here, I first of all plate the center to the end before I extend my plate to the other 2 ends. Please, if today is your first day, I beg, like my video, follow for more. You will learn a lot on my page. If you like, if you want to tag this your plate at the center, you can, start right from the base, but I do not. The last plate of my base, that's where I inserted my needle. And when you want to tag what you have plated, make sure that your needle is at the center so that your thread will not show. Make sure that it's, and if you are using this kind of you have to be careful on where to put your needle so that your thread will not show. Hide your knots. See, you're not seeing my knots now. You will not see it out. If I open my base now, you will not see anything at the back of my base because I hide it under the last plate of my base. That's where I hide my knots. Now at the top, I do not bring it out at the top, the last plate. I do not do it, because if you look at the top of my plate, you will not see any thread that place. I hope you're understanding. Now I'm extending my plate at the very end, because I have tacked it down. It's going to help me to extend it very well. You have to be patient when plating, so you will get what you want and it will come out perfectly well. It's not what you will rush. You have to be patient and make sure that you pick out all the plates. Make sure you pick out all the plate, please. Don't rush. Give it time. So at the end, this is what I got. I've tagged it down at the end. See where I've tagged it down. Now, see, I do not bring my needle at the top of my. Do you see? I just open that top and start tagging as I'm directing my hand. I would tag like this to the very end, then tie it. Make sure that your thread is not in place whenever you are tagging. So when you are putting your needle, keep on shaking if it is coming out of the front or at the back. Make sure that your needle is at the center. That will bring out your knit work. See where I will still put the needle at the last plate of my base, so that it will be strong, firm, Instead of bringing it at the back of my base, I'm using the last plate. As you go on, you can use the fourth plate and the second plate, sew it down according to how you tag your plate. But if you know that you cannot do this one, bring it out from at the back of your base. It means nothing. Just make sure that your tagging is very, very neat. That's it. If you're a beginner, you can bring it out from your base and tag. Just make sure that it's very neat. And before you end your tagging, you must do this thing I'm doing now. Draw it up a little bit, not by force. Just, not with speed or, just draw it up a little bit so that your plate will, come up small. I don't want it to come up more than this, so I stopped and tagged my last tagging. And whatever I'm doing this side, I'm going to do it the other side. Please, if you are watching this instead, please follow me for more, please. Please. Subscribe, please. And when you are tagging this last part, tag it very, very well so that it will not lose. See how I tag two of them. Now this is measured because of my material. It's not enough again, so this one is measured 14 inches, but normally you can use 16. Then I have one edge. I do not fold the other edge, and the place that I folded is up, while the place I did not fold is down. So place it as I place it here, and use your needle and thread to tag it very well, so that you will get the perfect result. So that when you bring this your 16 or 14 inches down like this is what you're going to see at the end of the day. This is exactly what you're going to see. So place it like this. Remember the plate that you, for this I will have front and back. This place you're seeing is the back, but the plate that you will see some rope is the front. So the place that if we are using ordinary aware, let me call it ordinary ashoke, the plate that you fold is your back. After tagging, cut off some excess of your aware, then you see how it is, then fold it in like this. Depending how tiny you want it to look, your handle depends how tiny or big you want it to look. So you keep on folding and use your sewing machine to sew it down neatly. Use your sewing machine to sew it down neatly. And stop here. So I'm going to sew 2 of them. See how it is. I'm going to sew the other one. Now this is for the design. This is measured 15 inches, 15. So fold it like this. Use your needle and thread and hold it up like this into 4. 15 inches into 4, and use your needle and thread and make it like this. You can make it into 6 depending the design you want. You can reduce the length. You can reduce the length to 12 or 14 inches depending how big you want it. Then join all of them like this. Join this one, and join the 4 of them. So at the end you will get your bow. I've joined my own. This is what I got. Then I cut out some pieces of it. I did not really measure it, but this one is based on what you want. Do you want it to be more tiny or more big? So it all depends on what you want. Say where I want to sew now. This is where the one I want it to be at the front. Then I will sew here with my needle and thread. After sewing it with my needle and thread, and I'm going to place it here. If you look, it is at the left eye. The left eye of my manicure is where I placed it. You can bring it down more or up more, depending what you want. So I'm going to tag it down. Tag neatly, please. Don't allow anybody to see your thread when you are making a shoe. This auto gele. It's possible to hide all your thread. So this is the design I want to make it. Now I'm going to tag here. I'm going to tag some places so it will, this tag that I made there, it just depends. This ashoke, you will not see everything. You will not see the thread. You know that that design is true. So I tag here, tag here, tag here, tag here, and I tag here, tag